Well, you never would have believed it if I didn't tell you, and if I didn't tell you, you never would believe it. Fall. Leaves were falling on the ground, all over the forest. Such colors were amazing. Yellow, reds, browns. Like a carpet all over the forest floor. It was beautiful. Fall is a season change. It means that winter is about to come. Well, there was one little creature that lived up a tree, and his name was Sparky. Sparky the squirrel lived up a tree, and he saw that the leaves were falling and realized that he had left it a little late to gather all of his nuts. Now Sparky lived at the top of an oak tree, and he had 5 brothers, and his brothers were bigger than him and stronger than him. And his 5 brothers had more nuts in their reserves than you can shake a stick at. They were mean to Sparky. Every time Sparky went to gather nuts, they would steal the nut that he had found and play jokes on him, and Sparky got so scared he just lost all of his courage. Now, if a squirrel doesn't have nuts for the winter, he will die. And Sparky knew that this was very serious. Now, their parents had died when they were young, and they were left all alone to fend for themselves in the forest, and done quite well up till now. But the big squirrels were bad brothers and didn't really take care of him. And Sparky heard the words of his dad, a bushy-tailed red squirrel, and his dad said, "Son, you must be strong and stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid of anything." He heard these words in his head, looked at the leaves on the ground, and realized that deep down inside him, he had to face his fears. Deep down inside him, there was only one thing to do. It was too late. There were no nuts left. He was going to have to take his brother's nuts. He was going to have to raid their reserves. Now, I don't know if you know what a raid is. A raid is like when you storm the castle, as it were. You take what's yours. Now, if you were a squirrel like Sparky up in a tree all by yourself, and you had 4 big burly brothers who really didn't care about you and actually picked on you, would you raid their reserves of nuts? Well, if you did, you would need a lot of courage, and little Sparky needed to find that courage. Now, I don't know about you, but courage doesn't grow on trees. Courage is very difficult to find. It grows in the most, it's hiding in the most obscure places, like really tough to find places. So Sparky sprinted down the tree and started looking for courage. He had heard through stories around the campfire that courage often lingered down by the babbling brooks. Like a babbling brook is like a river, and it makes a lot of noise. It babbles like a bunch of old ladies in the back of a bus. So he made his way near to the babbling brook and looked for courage under rocks, under trees, under branches, wherever he could look. But it was proving very difficult. Nighttime was coming, and the owl had his eye on young Sparky. Sparky, a shiver came over him. He knew what it was like to be watched, and an owl had spied him out for a nice evening snack. Quick as ever, Sparky kept looking. I must find courage. I must find it now. There is no other time but now. If I don't find courage, winter will come. And if I don't find courage, I might even make it till winter if that owl has his way. Then all of a sudden, he saw something down by the river. Was a very, 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 very old fox. Scruffy looking and old, barely could walk, stiff legs. Foxes don't usually go after squirrels because you can't catch one, so Sparky felt brave enough to go up to the fox. The fox had finished drinking water and looked around. Hello? Hello, said Sparky. What are you doing down here in the dark forest on a winter eve? Aren't you supposed to be hibernating with the rest? Well, Sparky said, I'm supposed to be. I don't mean nuts. Well, you're a fool, said the old fox. Well, my brothers, I have 5 brothers. Excuses, excuses, said the fox. You've got excuses coming out of the yin-yang. Well, I don't know what the yin-yang is, but I do have excuses, and I'm sorry. You see, I need to find courage. I've been looking for courage all day. And if I find courage, I know that I can raid their nuts and get my nuts back that are rightfully mine, my nuts, that they stole. The fox looked around and looked at him. Come here. I won't hurt you. Sparky hopped closer. Follow me back to my den. Well, Sparky didn't know if he was falling into a trap, but he really didn't have much choice. An owl wasn't going to attack him when he was standing beside a fox. So he walked back to the den. Stay here for a minute, said the fox. The fox went down the hole and shortly came back. Put out your hand. He put out his hand, and in his hand the fox put something smooth and warm feeling. This is a courage stone. I have a few, and I think you need one. Take this courage stone and you will have the courage you need to do what you need to do. Sparky opened his eyes and looked, and his hand was like a gold, see-through, transparent, smooth, round stone. Courage. He could feel something coming up his hand and up his arm and into his heart. It was like warmth, like strength, like he'd never felt before. When he held it tight, his body started to feel brave. He started to feel strong. He started to feel courage. Sparky looked at the fox, and the fox seemed to smile at him, and then disappeared down his hole. Sparky knew what he needed to do. First, get back home before that owl got him. He scampered back through all of the secret passages that he knew.